Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. I'm Mike. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Hope you like this episode. As always, subscribe, like, and comment. And with that said, I got a couple of recommendations from a director, Walter Hill. Now, he did a couple of really cool movies, late 70s, early 80s movies. These were two movies involving groups and a lot of fun. I mean, they're definitely rewatchable movies. So I want to do kind of a quick recommendation. Find these movies, watch them together. Walter Hill, man. Have a Walter Hill night. Or you can watch them separately. But here's a movie that I believe I have shown before on here. But I mean, it's a great movie. It's a movie that you can just watch over and over and over again. And maybe one day Arrow or somebody will put out a deluxe edition of it with like bells and whistles and extra stuff and maybe a different cut of the film. Who knows? But it would be interesting to see a deluxe one with some real cool artwork and everything. The movie I'm talking about is The Warriors. This came out in, 79? 1979. Walter Hill. The Warriors, I mean, it involves it's almost a fantasy in a way, because it does take place in modern day New York, or it could be Chicago, or it could be LA, it could be any big city in a way. But what it seems like it focuses on is these series of gangs that run the city, and they're basically like a sort of a hit is put out on this gang. So the other gangs, it's like gangs looking for a gang. So you got the Warriors are on the run. They're fighting their way back. They're fighting these guys off. They're running. They're hiding. They're doing everything they can to get away from all these series of different gangs and stuff, till there's the big showdown at the end. It's a really good movie. It's made kind of a comeback in the last few years. I'm seeing a lot of stuff like T-shirts, and like you're seeing, toys, different, merchandise, and it's coming back into the conscious, the modern day collective. It's starting to become a new thing, kind of like Gremlins or the Goonies or something. So The Warriors is back. I mean, this is an older Blu-ray edition of it. This was known as the Ultimate Director's Cut, and as you can see, it's pretty wore out. But yeah, it's got 4 features, and it's got an introduction by Walter Hill. But yeah, great movie. If you haven't already seen it, check it out. Highly recommend that. Next up, this is a movie that Walter Hill made, I believe in 84, but I want to make sure that this was, 84. Now, this was after he made the smash hit 48 Hours with Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy. That was a box office smash, and I could recommend that and The Warriors, but I'm gonna go a little bit off the track, just a little bit, and I'm gonna show a movie. This is actually, the only copy I have is on Laserdisc, but you can get this on DVD and Blu-ray. This is a movie called Streets of Fire. That's right, guys, Streets of Fire, and it's known as a rock and roll fable. It's kind of a story. It's kind of a semi-musical. It's got a lot of memorable songs in it. And it's kind of a it's hard to explain. It's kind of a it's big, musical. It's a gorgeous young rock singer wants to do a free concert in her old neighborhood. Yeah, it involves a singer. She comes back to her old town. This motorcycle gang comes in, basically kidnaps her, There's showdown, there's musical numbers, there's big production things. It's just really big and stuff. It says 1980s all over it. So yeah, Streets of Fire. It's definitely a cult hit. Big cult movie. So check it out. It's got Diane Lane, Michael Paré, I think is how he pronounces it. Rick Moranis is in it. Amy Madigan. It's got music, photography by Andrew Laszlo, and it's got a special musical material by Jimmy Iovine, and musical score by Ry Cooder. So yeah, interesting movie. Check it out. So both of these, you need to get these. Check them out. Have a double feature. I think so. I mean, I may be wrong. It may not be a great, but yeah, based on directors, Walter Hill directing. Check these out. So there you go. Hope it gave you some ideas. Maybe you can seek that movie out and watch it. I believe Streets of Fire was released. I don't know if it was a Shout Factory release or maybe it was released on Arrow. I'm not really sure on that, but I just have the Laserdisc version of it. I need to upgrade. But yeah, until next time, guys, I'm Mike. Stay safe out there. Keep watching good movies. And until next time, have a good time. Be safe.